Oh, there you are.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey. Oh, hey, that is a much, I can understand that a lot better. That's cool.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was fine-tuning this around, so
Yeah. Well, it was a smart idea to test it, ahead of time to, see how it
yeah,
sounded.
I, yeah,
Everyone's audible.
Huh?
Your guys'
great.
levels are good.
All right.
Everyone's audible. So I'm gonna bounce.
Okay. Take care. All
Yeah, sounds good,
right.
Jordan.
So, everybody, here we go. We got we got Ghostrider231. Woohoo! In the house. So let me tell you, we were just talking about. I don't know if you were listening ahead, but that of maybe the top. I mean, I would even say top three of the top three mods that have changed the game and the way that people play. I was like, that would have to be Darkstar, Bedlam, and Xenomaster. Absolutely. So that I mean have really extended the game, the gameplay for people, and people that like were like, you know what, I'm, until something new comes out, well, I'm not gonna play Starfield anymore. But then they're like, well, I'd be like, no, try Xenomaster. It's a whole different game, and then people like they don't turn back. So we really um appreciate. So what gave you the idea for Xenomaster?
So, believe it or not, when Starfield's like first gameplay trailer came out, I actually was brainstorming, but yeah, I said would be because I made like pet mods, like just for my own sakes, and something that just works. Like I know some of you'd say that, I know Thorman would not would keep saying that all the time, but just pet mods.
Yeah. Yeah, because you did the early pet mod. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna save my game here and go back to the store so everyone can see a list of all your mods. See.
But it's really because it's only just recently that I actually would be publishing my mods like publicly. So I think it was like uh I think around 2024 when I released my first mod. I think.
Hmm. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess that's true of everybody. It's a little over a year ago.
You know,
Funny.
but I remember that I was making the mod. Like it was just a bunch of like text files,
Hmm.
and I remember complaining. I don't know who I did this. I think I just did to like a friend or something. And playing like, oh, when's the CK? When's the CK? When's the CK? Like, is it ever gonna come out? Like, I get so impatient about it. Like, I just want to make my thing a reality already. So,
Yeah. What's funny is how many of your mods that I've just had, like just had for, and I'm not even sure I realized that you made them. Like some of the little mods, like spacesuits work and things like that. Um, there's a lot of mods besides Xenomasters. Well, let me. Oh heck,
yeah,
it's easier just to do this.
I noticed that most of you guys, some of you guys really like the Acid Frenzy, which that one was like, it's really just for like, a fun weapon that, you could mess with, but also I've seen like people like, oh yeah, you can use it for roleplay purposes and anything, so. But I'm like, if you guys really like that, you know what? I think I might just make an extended version because I know people really want like the ability to like trade items with them or something. So that's another reason why I made the multi-tool axe, which it had more purposes than just, make anybody a follower.
Right. Wait, hold on, I'm gonna do this by author. Okay. So, yeah, these like things that people don't think about, like the no companion crew friendly fire. I had that on a while ago, but I just I have to keep my mods around 170 or too much over that, and I start having problems. So there were a lot of little mods like that I just got rid of to try to keep my number down. But yeah, multi-tool axe I like. This is a great mod. Yeah, because like you have to be kind of careful with it though. That's what I kind of discovered.
Yeah, that's why I would big disclaimer. That's why, like, when you try to like recruit somebody with the axe, friends, for the multi-tool axe, that you would get like a little warning every
Yeah.
time you want to recruit somebody, and then dismissing them, you get like a warning. Like, I do that every time. Like,
Yeah.
just for a little bit like compatibility, quotations compatibility. If you were to hit axe of friends on a Xeno pet, you would actually get a secondary warning on top of that. So it's really just to make sure, like, are you sure you want to break this other mod? So there's some additional warnings.
Yeah. I I have to show you what I made. I'm not sure if you've seen it yet, but I made the Cryomancer patch. Thank you for this. Number one.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I went in there and there's like all these little babies. I don't know if Thorgan told you about it, but or if anyone told you about it. But when you capture the babies, they stay babies, and I wasn't sure if they would or not. And so
yeah, so that's a fun thing. So when I was making Xenomaster, like in the I think the very first version I released, I would account for like the size of the creature you caught, which there's a whole like behind the scenes for how the catching system works. So
Yeah.
unless you want me to explain what that is.
Yeah, explain it. Well, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and talk about all your other mods while we're in the store, and then when we talk about
Oh, yeah,
Xenomaster,
sure.
I figured we'd start from the very beginning, like say, okay, I'm level 10, how do I start Xenomaster? What's the best way to start? Because I actually do have a lower level tune, so I can pull the lower level tune in and talk
Lower
about it with her.
levels. So obviously, I recommend everyone, if you're just starting out, that I would just catch for Xenos and Jemison, particularly ones
Right.
that are like annoyingly hard to fight. So when I test my mod, like as like a fresh new game, I would go outside, like like I think the lounge. I'll go further away from that, and I would either get a cutter head or a coral bug.
Yeah, the coral bugs are what I usually get. Yeah. Yeah, the coral bugs are great.
Pick car snail, so that's another option too.
I just downloaded this one, the hair, because I have those mods. So I was like, oh, I can give him nice hair. All right, cool. So yeah, I got Tommy. But yeah, so I have a Cryomancer Beast refuge on Zelazny 2 that basically looks like a Christmas town or something. But it's like so fun. Wait, I did want to show that. I did that. I'm just like so ready to go show it to you. That's why. I'm like, oh, heck with all these other mods. I want to show him the Christmas town with the Xeno babies. Yeah, because I just call them Xeno babies too. So, all right, let's see. All right, Xenomaster. Okay. All right. So. All right. So yeah. So Axe of Friends. So let's see. So that was just like a little. This was a really early one that you did, right? The size zapper.
One.
Size zapper.
So size zapper, I actually made after Xenomaster. So Xenomaster was like the
Oh,
first.
really?
Yeah, the first like. Well, I could say like big mod I released. I mean, I made something before Xenomaster, but it wasn't something that I could, scream about.
Uh-huh.
So in the month before Xenomaster, okay, so this is interesting. So there's a mod called Underwater Diving.
Right. Yeah, I was showing off that.
So that one there's a little bit of a story behind that. So that was like the first mod I published publicly. It first came out as like a Nexus mod, but it was for like, I think it was just like a CCR mod or something. So this is before the CK came out. So all it did was just like, I think change one setting that let you just go down on the water. And it's funny because there's the whole like underwater system is still in the game, so you can actually drown. And I, funnily enough, actually died from drowning a couple times when I was playing. So
That's funny. Hey, I turned on the streaming in Discord so that there's no delay for you. Just
yeah,
FYI.
sure.
If you wanna look at it from that way. That way you don't have a delay. Just FYI. I just realized I had to turn that back on because I was and I'm gonna have to do it again because when I quit to. Oh no, I can continue because I'm not gonna buy anything. But yeah, I love the underwater diving. So I just did a December challenge where you get 5 mods you've never used, and one of the ones I got was underwater diving after watching your stream and you using it. I just thought it was so cool. So I've been taking all kinds of cool photos with it. So.
Oh yeah, so earlier I had to make extensive use of just going down the water just so I could take pictures of the fishies because I got plans for those photos later on, so something may happen.
Oh, cool.
Future. I have to tell you that if I do get to it, that is.
Yeah, and Brits was funny. I used Brits and it actually did help me for a while, but what's funny is I think Brits changed me, kind of trained me to save. So I was able to take it off and still save, you know? It's still saved, but it's kind of like, yeah, training. Remember to save.
Oh my
it's
god,
funny.
yeah, Brits. I remember there was a couple streams there's some streams I watched, and I remember that I would scream like in the chat like, remember to save, save, and then he would just like. So I just said like, you know what, let's make this map so that, you know, I can just allegedly like what I've been told, like cure their habits, like bad habits of not saving. So
yeah, that's funny. Yeah, and I have all of the little add-ons for Xeno Master, so that's cool. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I didn't add anything, so I can do that safely. Saves your bacon. What's funny is I kind of quit like paying attention to it because it's like once it's there a long time you quit paying attention to it, but it did kind of teach me to save Thorgan, so I was like, all right, especially if you get a Xeno baby that you're like, oh, I'm so excited to have the Xeno baby. You do not want to lose that Xeno baby by forgetting to save, you know. So
it's either a crash or getting killed by something stupid. So
right, look at these little fish. These guys are adorable.
oh, the Saturines, that's if I remember correctly what the species is for that guy.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, this guy, he's adorable. Look at him, they look so happy. Yeah. The water noise.
Yeah, you can hear the bubbly noises.
So on survival week, I made it where the pets could die. That was horrible. It was horrible.
I've overheard that you were running with Elmo. I'm like, oh god, I cannot do that. I can't do that in my life.
No.
I actually commend you for trying that mode out.
Well, you know what it did make me do though? And this was why I tried it. This is why I used it. I used it because I was kind of sinking into a rut of only really using the Terramorph pets and not really using the other ones at all. And so I was like, well, if they die, I'm gonna use other pets, you know. And so that's what I was trying to do, kind of force myself to use them. But yeah, no, it was brutal. It was brutal. I wouldn't do it again.
Just like watching your Max Terramorph just like die in front of me like that. Oh, I don't know if I can do that.
I'll tell you what though, a legendary Terramorph, yeah, like, because I name him Cuddles, so That's why I'll refer to him as Cuddles. But Cuddles killed a level 500 Terramorph, legendary Cuddles. He killed the Terramorph with one hit. I was like, I'm just gonna sit back and watch. I want to see. I want to see him battle him, and Cuddles just one hit. Actually, I have it on video somewhere. So, oh, I must have. Hold on, I must have some.
It wasn't just some ordinary terror that you'd fight, right? It was just like, it was a really strong one, right?
It was the boss. It was the Londinian boss.
Oh, the boss one. Oh my goodness.
Level 587, I think it was. It was something ridiculous like that. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, well, okay, go get him, Cuddles. I just laughed. I thought it was funny. I was like, at first I was like, wait, what just happened here? Oh, you know how the music is like dramatic? All of a sudden the music wasn't dramatic anymore, and I'm like, what just happened? Yeah, Cuddles is a beast. I mean,
if UC finds me, then you know I'm jumping. If UC finds me.
oh my gosh. Well, what's funny is I like to do maximum irony, so I will have a team of 3 Terramorph pets follow me into the cabinet to talk about Terramorphs. I mean, it's like, let's do maximum irony. Hold on.
One Xeno CCT team is just Terramorphs.
right. The Xeno team is Terramorphs. Hold on. I was going to show you where I always start. Let's see.
3 of them are just like, and 3 of them are just sitting there like, Master, feed us, feed us.
Right. So funny. One time I got down to like, I was decorating a house or something, and I got down to like 0, and the warning comes up that says, you don't feed this thing. you're gonna lose your friendship, and I'm like, oh no. So I quick fed that, but it was only one time. I got that. Usually I had to feed them around 75. See, it seems like that's when I'm always like, oh, this is where I need to do it. So this is where I always start. Like if you go to the lodge and you just jump over the back fence, this is where I always start getting my Xenos.
Yeah, so like it's the little plants that I would recommend like going from. Also, you don't have to worry about like, let's just say cheap space encounters in a way as much.
Yeah. So for me, I will tell you that I was my big Bethesda game before this was ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, and I played as a pet Sork. And so you've given me my pet Sork back, which is really exciting. It's really funny. And I don't know if you realize this, but the mechanics are similar. Like your pets, one of the things I always really liked about pet Sork was that if there's an enemy that you can't find, you can mostly go see where your pets are running, and that's where they are, so you can, which is like super helpful.
We've got a question from Salmac.
Yes.
A settlement Xeno pet feeder?
Settlements, the question?
Yeah, it's a question. He said, have you thought of a settlement Xeno pet feeder? What do you mean by that? Like a trough or something? I don't know what you mean.
I think that's probably what I'm guessing, because I've actually, so you're not the only one who actually asked that, actually. And I actually had, I think it was like back in beta, I think that people asked me like, hey, do you think you can have a way you can like have your pets like passively like get fed or something? So I think that's what they mean.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's good to have a little responsibility for your pets. These aren't livestock. These are like your pets, right? I mean...
Yeah, exactly. I mean, having a little bit of, you know, decoration for them, it wouldn't hurt, so.
Wait.
It's funny because I remember when I made 1.2, like, you know, that's a recent update I just released. If you guys haven't watched it, definitely
None
watch
for
it,
me,
but
thanks.
Oh, I did.
that update was, yeah, it was supposed to be bigger than it's supposed to be. Like, I was gonna, so, man, I wanted to make, like, you know, pet armor, like, you guys can, like, wear more things, so it's just more than just, it can be more than just top hats and monochromes. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be happy for that because sometimes I feel like I have a hard time like when I'm doing Londinian, I usually have to put away Baby. Baby is my pet heat leech because I can't distinguish her from the bad ones, you know. So that so I'll usually put her away so I don't accidentally shoot her because I feel guilty if I do. Is this a Kara snail? Oh.
oh, yeah, that's a curse now.
Alright. Pets! Yeah, I love to get them, and I just let them walk around the ship. There's a lot of them here. Hold on, I need their DNA. Ramen! So, I try not to eat the ramen around the pets, you know, but funny. So tell us about teams. That's something new, and I was gonna let you walk me through putting a team together.
CCD teams. Okay, so so assuming you already have the skills of legit more than one season, right?
Oh, I have 3. Yeah, I have everything
Okay,
maxed
yeah.
out.
Because if you don't have either one of those skills, it won't let you. The setting will be there, but it won't work. So, anyways, the Xeno box, and then you go into the settings.
Okay, settings.
Yeah, you see where it says it's under instructions.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
And you scroll all the way down. So newer stuff are usually at the bottom.
Right.
And so you already have it on already. So that normally says enable. So you already have it on already. So.
All right. So
you just back out.
I'm gonna go back and just. So I would go down, enable Xeno team. Okay.
And they will tell you like if you don't have the skills, then it won't be there. So.
Yep. Xenosociology, like if you're ever wondering, guys, how to do that, just go on a planet that has a bunch of herding animals. This is how I did it. Find a planet that has a bunch of herding animals. Just go stand on a rock or something, and just keep doing it. Just keep using the skill over and over again until it's maxed out, and then move on to have some hit points. I mean, or have some skill points that you can put in. That helps. Save up like a few skill points, and then go find that planet with the herding animals. That's what I did. I literally stood on this thing that looked like a big mushroom or something, and just kept firing those skills over and over. And I did it pretty quickly, like within an hour. So, but yeah, and the Xenosociology was probably one of the last ones that I was able to totally complete. But the leadership one, just take it as soon as you can. Start doing the leadership one, because that one's kind of a pain because you have to like take over ships, So there's some thought there. You gotta.
I think leadership, you have to like sprint with a follower. The one I would recommend is probably Vasco. That's when I used him to like get my leadership skill challenges up.
Yeah. All right, let me look here. Yeah, I mastered it. This tune's over for level 400. Look, I have 190 skill points I can't use. So like. I say that every once in a while. I'm like, oh, there's this one really obscure thing that I never bothered to level. No, I think everything's... The only thing, Neuro Strikes, that's like it, or something. But there's like a couple that I've never really used, like martial arts and stuff. But that's about it. Yeah, leadership. So, okay. So I got my leadership. I got my
Okay,
thing.
so I guess come back in the Xeno box. So you can select from either Xeno friends or favorite Xeno friends.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
other
I
than
need to
those.
I need to learn to use the favorites better. Okay. So let's see.
Go and select a Xeno. There'll be a new option.
I wanted to make a team of heat leeches. So hold on a second. I was gonna do this.
Yep, you can do that. And there's an option called select Xeno CCD team or teams.
Okay.
There's
Settings.
a question from Spider Pig in chat, and Sliso Savage has asked for more skins, please.
Oh. I mean that is coming up in the future, so hold tight.
Well, the skins are actually the skins that are available per biome, right? For the pets. Yeah. So they're kind of what's available is already in there, right? So what
Yeah.
else would
Oh
you
my
add?
God, the biome thing. Oh my goodness. So what things I add? So right now, like you got like most of Xeno's game actually have biome skin variants, right? So I think what I'd plan later is that you can have skin variants that are just like skin color morpher exclusive. So you can only like get those if you were to use the skin color morpher, which is a special misc item.
Okay. So yeah, because I mean I'll actually like if I'm getting a trap maw, I go to a cold area that where they're blue because I think it looks cool. I like the glowing blue. Yeah,
Those are my favorite ones.
yeah, they're pretty cool. Okay, so I'm in my. Are you doing this from settings? Where do I make my heat leech team?
Okay, so when you click on your Xenos, there'll be a new like orange button called Select Xeno. I think Select Xeno CCD team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, see that? It's below. Yep, that's the new option that popped up, and
Okay.
you'll be able to manage your team from there.
So I'm gonna make a new team. So, oh, what do I do here? Select Xeno pet slot.
Yeah, so what slot do you want to put that?
The heat leech team. I mean, yeah. So, like this is all right. So Bella, Bone Crusher, and Ice. This is my team already. So how do I make a different team?
Okay, so here's another interesting thing that I made sure it's all the favorite Xeno friends tab. So if you can go to that one.
Okay.
So the way I made the I guess like presets, see, okay, see right now like slot 1 to 3, that's like Xeno team slot like.
Okay, so that's my
I think
first
1.
Xeno team, basically.
Yeah, so right now if you go to current Xeno management right now, so there'll be another option.
Okay.
There is still a question from Spider Pig in chat. Asking, is it possible to add assigning Xenos as outpost security instead of just being there?
They already act like that, Sly. They'll go attack stuff.
Yeah, they won't do that. Same as current Xeno management, and there'll be a new option.
But they already do that, don't they? Because I mean, when stuff attacks, they go after it. When I've seen, they actually like patrol. I've seen actually kind of.
Yeah, they should actually they should defend the settle. They should defend not settlement, outpost.
Hmm.
I don't know why I said outpost. I don't know why I said settlement. This is not Fallout 4.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so let me see. I was gonna get this, and so what I would want to do is add them to favorites. Okay, there we go.
So
there we go. There we
next.
go. So I'll do that, and then favorite, slot 5. Okay, well this is easy. See. I was gonna make a heat leech team. 6. Okay. So now they're already favorited.
And you can see them in the favorite slots, right? They're like there.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, okay. So there's so in current Xeno management, so if you go down there, you can actually select within the favorite you already selected. So go into the current Xeno management.
Okay.
And if you scroll down, there should be a new option called you have managed Xeno CC team. And you can actually select CC team from favorites all the way down there if you see that.
Okay. There it is. Okay,
And,
cool.
Yeah, so they're grouped in 3x3.
Oh, perfect. Oh, that's awesome. All right, here we go. And so now,
Make sure you dismiss your current,
right,
so you can
right.
actually send it.
Yeah, thank you for the recall all button. That was great. Carl. Carl. All right, let's see. So now I can dispense.
Yeah, I think it's already given to you already. So when you actually select a favorite group or just select a CCC team, CCD team, you already given the item already and then equipped. So the special like.
Well, yeah, but it's
as
still
well.
saying Carl. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
All right, hold on.
Wait,
All right. Select.
oh, I know what's going on. Okay, so this is funny. So there's actually a setting. There's actually a setting in the gameplay options.
Uh-huh.
That I think this is on by default. So whenever you dismiss like, as you know, the one that's dismissed like the last, I believe,
Right.
is automatically assigned to the first slot. So if you scroll down, there's an option that's on by default. It should be called
There it is. Turn that off.
Yeah,
Reselect.
that's on like it's that's causing it.
Okay. This is why it's great to talk to the mod authors, heck.
Nice.
Right. You can... Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, so you have to reselect the team again.
Okay.
That's normal.
Current Xeno management. Manage Xeno. Alright. So, dispense. There you go. Dispense
Yeah.
team from favorites. And we're going to do 4th of 6. Alright, that's great.
And there you go.
Oh! That's so cool. Alright, let's see where they're at. Oh, there they are. Hello, Heat Leech.
Grass is a bit too tall for them, so.
That's funny. Yeah, the grass is tall. Alright, let's give you guys some treats. It seems like if I give them... I always give them treats up to like 500, and then it seems like that's good enough. You can just... After that, you can just kind of let them naturally level up. Okay. I was kind of bad about only giving them names that start with like A and B. I would get bored by the time I would go past it. But then I just kind of, let's see.
Oh my god, name choices. Yeah, there's some very goofy names in there. Some of them were definitely not catered by me. So.
Yeah, thank you for adding Brandy and Daisy. Those were my dogs' names. And actually, Bilbo and Elsa are my cats. So, I think all of my pet names are going to be in there, evidently. So, I'm like, that makes me really happy. Let's see. Treats. Let me tell you, the heat leeches are surprisingly fantastic. Like, and it's funny because you'll see them. I have some kind of perk or something that I end up seeing things like glowing, you know? So I'll see this glowing heat leech flying across the room towards some pirate or something, and it's absolutely hilarious. Let's see. Oh, and then of course, you know, that the Terramorphs enslaved mechs from Watchtower. There was
I think I saw quite a bit of like footages and I'm like, okay, this is just funny. I think I already know what the problem is already, so I think this is something that the Watchtower would have to fix on their own.
well
There's like a keyword that they forgot to add for their mechs that prevents that behavior.
well, what's funny is they actually just decided not to fix it. There's kind of enough. There's barbecue sauce. That's hilarious. Okay, some of these names are funny. We're gonna do Baxter. This is what I'm telling you. Like I can't seem to get out of the beat. All right, where's the other one? It's in the grass somewhere.
Oh, good luck. You'll never find me.
One's gonna have to like just kind of hang on, I guess. Funny. We'll have to go up on a rock or something. All right, I know what we can do. We can go to a different area. But yeah, the Pat coral bug, that was the first one that died because they're kind of fragile, really. Surprisingly. So I think they died easier than some of the other pets did. And it's probably the level.
You got yours from Jemison, right? Or something
Yeah.
else?
Yeah, I got it from here. So, little heat leech. All right.
He's trying to look like he's dancing there.
I know. What's funny is I tend to like purposely try to find pets that look really cute wrapped up on the rugs. Because then I did the little blankets and stuffed animals, and I put it on top of the rugs, and it's just absolutely adorable. It looks like they're hugging them, and then some of the pets will like roll around on the rug. The little
Oh my god, yeah.
the little hippo cow pig things on Aquila City, elk craghorns, I think they're
Hippodons?
called. Yeah, hippodons. They roll on the rugs, and they are adorable. Absolutely adorable on the rugs. Okay.
Legendary cows of Aquila.
Yep. Yep. They're funny. See? Reads. Emo. Okay. That's funny.
I was surprised up at the hippodons, like what species type they belong to, and I can't believe they actually belong in the same category as the crocolyps, actually.
Really? Huh. Yeah, that is
In
interesting.
the same category.
Yeah, it's funny. Some of the categories are like mantis, and it's like some cute little cuddly looking thing, and you're like, okay. Alright, so I got them all named. Heat Leech team. The scourge of every ship tech. Baxter, Baby Girl, and Emo. That's funny. We should like go talk to a ship tech actually, because that would be funny. Because they have lines about that,
Yeah, and then when they say it's like, check your ship for heat leeches, and ironically, there's like 3 behind you.
Right? Yeah. See, I love that because, like I said, I like to go for maximum irony. Okay. I think I should be okay now. Yeah, there's nothing like going into the battle against the Terramorphs with 3 Terramorphs. I mean, it's pretty funny. Okay, let's see.
Oh my goodness.
And they line up like they're waiting for the bus or something. It's pretty funny. Alright, hold on. Let's see if we can get them to say it. Yeah.
You should see some of the ships we get landing here. Like their owners thought decorating their ships with heat leech nests would be a nice touch.
What? They're good pets. What's he trying to say?
He's jealous.
Yeah, he's jealous. Alright, so, noticing that there's a new thing for robot names. So, what's the deal with that? What's coming up?
Robot names? Where are you getting this from?
On the Hello Devils?
Oh, yeah. So, I was talking to a couple of people, and I think they kind of convinced me that, you know what? I think, let's have some of the robot stuff, but Xenomaster about robots, kind of in a sense, type of thing. So I'm just getting names because I think it'd be really nice to have some absurd or killer robot names.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, definitely. I'll have to think of some because I have lots of ideas. That kind of thing. That'd be neat. Well, that's gonna be really fun because like I use the Axe of Friends right now. I've been using the Axe of Friends to get the little pirate robots because they're funny. They walk up to you and they go, "Hello, fellow pirate." I mean, they're like really fun. I mean, their lines are funny, that they have for you. So, yeah, definitely. That's gonna be really exciting. Look at everyone in the, yay, robots! What could you be talking about? That's so funny. Glowing eyes for the heat leeches.
I have a lot written down for that mod, so I'm not sure how long it'll take. I hope
Someone leave some food out before we left.
To make it, so.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, I can rest assure you that I don't have to go through the bearings I had to go through it just to get Xenomaster where I wanted to be.
Yeah.
Which is what that first day was just horrendously waiting for the creation kit to come out, so I don't have to worry about that again, thankfully.
Mm-hmm. So where are your favorite Xenos at?
Like my favorite Xenos?
Yeah.
Obviously I'm very full. I've already used all my slots, so if I have to pick some favorite, I have to pick some favorites. Of course, I'm gonna say most of them, obviously, but I think there's a special Xeno, but it could be any. But I'm gonna have to pick the Sirens really because they're just I love those guys. So
Yeah. Yeah, they're funny. That was the first thing I think I saw that had one of the little hats on it was this Sirens.
Yeah, that's Fracky, so.
Alright, hold on. We're gonna go say hi to, hopefully he's in here.
If you can find him.
I think he's a little bit easier to find on Aquila. And usually I find him because I see the Toad-Face guy running after him. That's usually how I find him.
Oh, Clyde?
Yeah. Usually see Clyde running after him somewhere.
Yeah, so he could sometimes be found like Neon, I think Neon as well. So
Really, I've never seen him in Neon, but I usually find him in Aquila City, so I'm gonna try that. I think it's easier when you first go somewhere. Seems easier when you first go, like the first time you go somewhere. Okay, let's see.
I know when I made that little add-on. Like I remember, this is the first time I would actually mess with like NPC packages because that's something that's like rare in Starfield. So I just like, what, I'm just gonna do this just because it's not been done very often. So
Yeah.
but I'm like, let's extend this more so he can actually be in other worlds, depending how long he was actually like in that world. So right now I think it takes like 10 universal days for him to actually change worlds.
Okay.
He's not gonna like disappear in front of your face if you're in the same area as him. So he does it like when you're not around.
Yeah.
Sorry, spacewalk's always.
Okay, we're gonna skip that. Hold on.
Word to the wise. Avoid the stretch.
Yeah, I think Akila's the only one. Akila's the only one
There he
who's
is.
always outside. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, that's what I told you. Like, I usually see Clyde first. Oh, this is.
Looks like a quaint town, but it's
You
got
managed to
problems
capture a
as big
heat
as any
leech?
other
That's
city.
incredible. Don't let the ship technicians see that thing. They're liable to try and exterminate it. They're so cute, though. Little sluggy guys. Super cool, for sure.
That's funny. Who's your little buddy there?
Oh, that little buddy right there is Clyde the Toad-Face. He found me on Alpha Tierna 2, and we've been friends ever since. He's smaller than your average Toad-Face, but anytime I ever needed some extra muscle, he's never let me down.
That's so funny. So, does he give you the same? Will he give you different like ideas of
Yeah,
places to go?
so-
One of a
Yeah, so
kind
there's, like,
salvage is a
10
great
different places that he
location for old
does tell
parts,
you
and
about.
Nero is
Okay.
also a great planet to find its native sirens. Those Xenos
Okay,
are
Nero.
truly an accomplished capture for any Xeno master.
Oh yes, Nira. So I don't know how many specials you got, but there is a particular specialty that's waiting for you in one of the POIs in a Nira.
Oh. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I know that. He's, I know where he's at. That's like when you go get, the robot.
Kaiser?
Yeah, Kaiser.
Absolutely.
the
Take a
white whale.
look.
Got some stuff. So, okay, so explain to me these things. So, like, the level ups for them? Because someone was trying to... So,
If
like,
you
there
need
is
me,
a
come
way,
find
like,
me.
for these little heat leech guys, you can actually level them up.
Oh yeah. Right.
So,
Upgrading the heat leeches. So obviously there's a. I mean, in a nutshell, you say. I'm not sure I would be. Just feed them a bunch of upgrade meals and just and inject up all the drugs on. But really, so if you want me to actually tell you the exact requirements you want me to,
yeah, go
I can
ahead.
tell you that.
Yeah, I'd love to know that.
Okay, so
You know, I went to chef
first
school.
up, the heat leech.
This ain't exactly
Okay,
where I
Garth,
saw
anyway.
myself.
So obviously, max out all their upgrades. So power level needs to be maxed, health power level needs to be maxed, and they need to be legendary. And then their friendship needs to be like 1,000, I
Okay,
believe.
okay.
And then there's some particular mutation injections that you have to give them. But I can't remember off my top of my head. But I remember it's vigorous, toughness, and I think swiftness. But usually I would inject
Hold
like
it.
pretty much most of the
By
drugs.
order
to
of
them.
Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank. Folks might be in
Sorry,
danger,
I was
so
trying to
you
avoid
may
that
wanna
guy.
Steer clear.
Oh, look at the little heat leeches.
Don't tell me someone got
Coming around the
problem
corner.
you guys again.
Hey, you need to show a little respect.
Look, no offense. It just seems like there's always some kind of trouble here. Rise of a free society, I guess.
I'm guessing it's a bank robbery that went sideways. Now you got hostages.
Good guess. It's pretty much exactly right. You didn't hear this from me.
Well, luckily I don't have to do
Things aren't
anything.
going
It'll still
great.
be there, so
The Marshal could probably use a hand.
that's funny.
I always get that robbery out of the way because it kind of stops one of the quests from starting. So I always get that out of the way.
Yeah. This is like one of my favorite planets to set up a little base on, because of Ashta. Basically, I always go Ashta hunting.
Oh yeah, that's just great.
I love how they line up. That's hilarious. Yeah, Teal is probably one of my favorite planets to get Xenos on.
Oh yeah, I think in this, I think out in the savannah there's you got Ashtas, you got the cows, and then I think Mossas, if I can pronounce it correctly. I think Mossa.
Mossasars?
Yeah, Mossars. I don't know if there's. Oh yeah, the cricket thingies, those guys.
Yeah, the crickets are great too. Actually, they're actually really good fighters. They're actually
Which
really
is kind of funny because the wild ones, they never fight back for me. I remember I punched them so many times and they never actually attack back. Which is pretty funny actually.
Okay, 12. Good. No, that's the way. I only have a few batteries left.
Whoa!
They
that
like
was
jump
messier
out of the
than I
way.
thought
Like,
it
are you
would
kidding
be.
me? Come on, guys. Oh, these little guys. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, yeah. It's I don't know what. I feel like there's something else in the game that makes them just purposely just dodge grenades like that. I remembered I actually had a clip of that where there was I think it was a big Xeno that just dodged my CC. I'm like, what the hell is that BS dodging? What is that dodging?
Oh, there you go. I got one. Hey, whoa. You know, it's sad 'cause it bothers me that you can't feed Thrax. Just because, I don't know. Like, I want to feed him.
Another mod.
Yeah, because he's from Cryomaster. You can't feed him like you can.
Yeah, can you grab that? Oh, okay.
It's just not an option, you know.
I remember someone actually, I think someone asked me about like, Megas that Thrax can be affected by Xenomaster system and everything, like just making like a external special Xeno or something. Well, I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to take up someone else's work like that. That's kind of.
Well,
I just want to make the creatures for the creatures you can catch from not just catchable. That's really it.
yeah. Well, no, and I totally get that. You don't want to like, that's somebody's paid work. You don't want to mess with it.
Yeah.
What's funny is how well, I mean, I don't know if you know, but you're, it works really well with tank girl stuff, like just naturally.
It's funny because I think somebody told me I think in the description it works with Xenomaster. I'm like, oh, this is that's awesome because I don't have to worry about like people asking like, oh, does this work with this and that or this and that. Well,
Yeah.
You should probably read the description first before you ask.
Right. Yeah, it does. It just kind of, I mean, it complements it, I guess, in a way. You know, like, you can just, that's weird, I can't seem to find any Ashta. Like,
Asters are weirdly hard to find out here for some reason.
usually they're attacking some of those big dinosaurs, so I just need to find one of those.
Yes! Where are the monsters?
Yeah. And I guess they call them Mosknaths or something here, but they're Mosasaurs on other planets.
Oh yeah, the different names. So Ashta, or they're called lion bear everywhere else. So
Lion bears, yeah.
I think the way I actually deal with the naming, I think in the fauna compendium in the Xenobox, I just called them Ashta/lion bears. So, and oh my god, the fauna compendium. So I think with all the engines they've made, I had to like just pretty much okay. So 80% of the time, I actually just think out of my ass when I write those descriptions. So not all of them are like. Are not written the most, so really you could just compare it to like, I don't know, elementary school level like writing in those descriptions. But there are some where I actually did try, so.
Funny. Yeah, I noticed that they were called lion bears because I've come on other planets and seen them. So, see, I'm gonna see if I can find one of those. So the Mosknaths, Mosasaurs, whatever you want to call them, they have for Tank Girls mod for Galactic Harvest purposes, they have a they have something that you can like harvest from them. That's really hard to find, so that makes a really good potion. So I always try to get one of them. Oh, there we go. And see, there should be an Ashta around here somewhere. Find these guys around each other somewhere.
I just have problems getting those guys because I always find them dead or something, so.
Really? Yeah. Wonder if I can catch one. We tried to get away from it. I have to kill one of them. They're hard to kill. Oh, well, okay, or not. Sometimes they are. I guess it depends on what kind of gun you use.
Otherwise, so.
Yeah. Alright. You guys know what I'm talking about? This looks like the tortoise from the Neverending Story. The face of this thing. Mosknath. Oh, there we go.
There's just 2 ashes, I think.
Oh, get both.
What was that little guy? What was he fighting? It's looking like really small.
I think it was my, yeah, it was, look at that. They just like got him.
I couldn't see them, they're so small. They're in the grass.
Yeah, he's like, what is he getting? Team Heat Leech. He's getting. He did not win against Team. Oh, here we go. We got some down here. Sometimes you gotta get down there and get them before your buddy kills them. Oh, look at this. This is like a pack. They're hunting them like a pack. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna get Team Ashta. Hold on.
No batteries.
Okay, I got it. I got backup. Alright, there we go. I got Team Ashta now. I just think that's so fun. The team thing is really fun. I love it.
Oh yeah, like I could already see somebody like, you know, going for like, oh yeah, this slot is for Terramos just for fun, and then this slot just for, you know, the little roachy buddies.
Yep.
And this other one's like, oh, it's Team Flyers, so mantas are the birdies, Xenos.
Yep. Probably the one that I got. So what are you still, you were saying that you were gonna still kind of get Xeno Master like where you want it. What do you still want to do with it?
So what I want to do with it? Okay, so obviously I want to add Siren Head armor, so that's one thing I've actually said to myself like a couple times actually. So whenever I work on updates for Xeno Master, like I pretty much just I just get to it like right away as soon as I can, but with every update I make, it's like a major one, so... And there's a lot of, like, things I write down. Like, I just put, like, here's a little text, like, a text file, like, I write down, like, oh, wait, I want to add, sign power, or, oh, I want to add, like, a weather, not weather, but biome feature, like, biome identifier, like, because right now, there's no way you can tell what biome you're in unless you were to go into the map and actually click, you know, close to that marker. And
right.
you can kind of tell like what bomb you're in, kind of, because I don't think there's a way you can tell. I mean, you can look around and kind of vaguely tell what bomb you're in, but you don't know the name of the bomb you're in. So that's something that is still in the plan, but I think with how much I want to like account for that without killing myself over it. So
yeah,
that's something else. That's something else I wanted to add as well. Actually, I think I have a whole list of plans I still want to add here that I've written down.
Wow.
I can probably just tell you the name. So, one is, CCDs actually, they still use the particle grenade, so that one I actually want to make a new model for that. And possibly, okay. It's a lot of written down here. But, yeah, it's a lot on the modeling department that I just want to like get through, which is what 1.2 was supposed to be. So every update, there's always gonna be a chance where I'm gonna like push, you know, stuff back just to actually make the scope of the update actually, you know, workable. So I don't have to go through like, you know, development hell or something.
Yeah.
When I work on them, so I'm always gonna cut something.
Yeah, because I know that I definitely would, I can't wait for I think the robot thing's gonna be a lot of fun too.
Well, that's gonna be entirely different realm. So
are you gonna be able to use some of the same systems with, you know, that you developed already in Xenomaster, or is it gonna be like a whole separate thing? I mean, a whole different ballgame.
So it's gonna be separate, like, you know, mods, obviously. So, you will see some familiarity with their upcoming robot mod. Like, obviously, you have like you have like some of the quality of life stuff that you expect from Xenomaster, and then I guess like some sort of like game loop in a way. So, but obviously you're not gonna go into like every facility like, yeah, I'm gonna throw a special capturing device to get robots. No, I don't want to do that. It's a little different this time. So I anticipate to be more like, okay, you gotta go get your I'm not gonna say Doctor Who wrench, but get your fancy wrenches and just search for robots and just destroy it for like robot parts or scrap. Then you would take those parts and just build robots, and then obviously, so basically, search, break, build, destroy or upgrade, and then repeat every process. That's
You could probably have some kind of special EM weapon, really. I mean, like you can make a special EM gun that disables robots for a second and then hack them. You can even have like a perk where you have to hack, like hacking robots as a perk, like as a... I mean, I think it can be something that's done really naturally in the game, I was thinking about that.
Oh, yeah.
Because, hacking robots, that's a real thing. You could even have something that looks like a little controller or something. That able to do something like that.
Xenobots, but for robots.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely... Like, it's something that you could make it seem very natural and lore-friendly. It's just... With the existing systems, for sure. I'm gonna go get some sirens, since you said those were your favorites.
Question from Selmac. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, no problem. What is it?
He wants to know if you will be able to design robots.
Like design robots, like what do you mean? Like, you want me to like making models or like just like building them in game? What do you mean?
I guess that's what he means, like design the robots. That's not really the same thing of what he's talking about, but
okay, so I guess I'll answer both of those, So
Ship's clear and the sky is falling.
making custom models for them because I want more build options. So, and then the other one, obviously you're gonna be able to like customize your robot. So yeah, pretty much.
oh, that's cool. Like change the color and add certain parts or whatever.
Stable orbit achieved.
Like I want to treat that mod as like, what if you could customize Valscope way more? So that type of thing. Like I don't want any extra like unnecessary systems. Like you don't have to recharge them or you don't have to worry about them exploding. Like I want to make it so it doesn't feel frustrating me actually use the robots that way. So it's kind of like the Xenos in a way. So, and if anything, if people really want the hardcore options, it could just be an option, pretty much.
Forever.
Wow, that's gonna be amazing then. Jeez.
A while anyway.
Yeah, just being able to change the colors and stuff. I guess there are kind of like I know that there's mods that lets you change what Vasco looks like. So I guess it is possible already a little bit,
Yeah, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Landing site is clear. Let's head down.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, Ghostrider, the thing I really like about your mods is that they're very stable. and they work. I mean, and I know that sounds like a silly thing to say, but like it.
It's always appreciated.
Yeah, definitely.
It means I'm actually doing what I'm supposed to do.
Life faces some of the same sorts of challenges everywhere. I'm forever fascinated by.
Oh, I need to make more. Oh, there he is.
Oh yeah, and talk about special Xenos. There's
versions of those solutions.
I think most of you know who he is. So.
There's who?
No, who Vracky is. Vrackon.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright, yeah, let's talk about the special Xenos. There was one someone was saying that I should tell you about. I think if you wanted to do another special Xeno, I was thinking about the sunflowers when you go to Montera Luna. Because
those guys?
yeah, but they might be kind of a neat special Xeno if you wanted to do one that was like for the I mean, I guess you got this. If you wanted to do one that was like a Freestar questline one, but that wouldn't be a bad one to do.
There kind of is one in a way. You know the quest. I think it's like a 3 quest, I believe, where I think it was a guy who says, "I can't believe Bailey did a bonehead move that quest." There's actually a special Xeno for that one.
Oh yeah, but it's not. That's Wilson's quest line. But I meant like if you wanted to do one that was for the, you have one for the UC quest line. So I was thinking like, well, what could you do for the Freestar quest line? That, like, the little sunflower guys when you go to Montera Luna wouldn't be bad.
I almost like there was maybe like one, like I think a couple minutes where like, you know what, maybe I wonder if I should get to put that Ashta for the Freestar, but like
no, I think it makes sense where it is. No, I think it makes sense where it is, really.
Yeah.
Because you're actually finding the alpha. Yeah, I love that one. I love that quest line. All right, I gotta go make a couple batteries. Oh well, I guess I have plenty of those. Okay.
I remember taking a couple weeks making that product. I'm really proud of how it turned out, actually.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, it's fun. I'm pretty good at it too. What's funny is I got pretty good with the grenades though. So I was like, at first I was. Oh, now that I say that, I'm gonna miss every time. There, we got one.
Like just standing there and letting do it.
I know. They're like, what is she doing? What is she doing? I'm gonna have Team Siren in a second. I already got 2 of them. Okay.
Yeah, I remembered when I think when I released the first version of Xenomaster, when people would try to catch these sirens, you weren't actually able to because these sirens, I'm gonna be a nerd again, sorry, but these sirens they're using a race that Xenomaster doesn't detect, so yeah, that's why you couldn't catch them in the first version, because yeah, they just used something that they just couldn't check.
I don't think you can make eggs for these guys. So sirens, what is the lore on sirens? Are they actually created creatures, or are they natural somewhere?
I like to believe they're natural, and I like to believe they're natural, and usually just had an interest on because of how common they are. I believe, and they just made for good like cannon fodder for like Xeno weapons, so they were just naturally built for it apparently.
Huh. There's like, I actually went back to Crete one time and just, you know how that's like the very first quest you do, right? So you have absolutely no context for any of it. What the heck?
The tutorial quest, which I'd like to call it, so.
Yeah. Yeah, like you have no context for any of that stuff. So it's you don't really understand what's going on yet, I guess. And so if you've never done it, I mean, you probably have, but like listener people, if you've never gone back to Crete and just like looked at read everything and kind of really be aware of your surroundings, it's definitely worth doing, because the whole story of the Xeno warfare is in Crete if you go look at it, and they knew that heat leeches turn into terramorphs because they got wiped out by them. But they only knew it for about 10 minutes.
And they just allegedly forgot about, so they just need to find that knowledge again in the quest line for PC, so.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's because they were like dissecting all these heat leeches, and you can see all that, and then they know that they turned into paramorphs. That's pretty crazy.
And they try to control them with outdated technology. So I'm sorry, but Mark ones are no good.
Yeah. Funny. So. See. All right, where else should we go? You were saying, all right, so you got the sirens. So he was saying Alpha Tierna 2. That's where he was trying to send me.
Yeah, Alpha Tierna 2. I don't know where that is exactly because there's too many systems.
That's okay. I think I have a actual base there, so I was, the week before I have an interview with somebody, I use all their mods like the heck out of them, and just to so I can ask intelligent questions. So let's see. Yeah, Alpha Tier 2. And I wanted to see if we could do a little Acts of Friends too, and you can talk about that a little bit. Let's see.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, so we can probably. Huh, I haven't been to that outpost in a while. I don't even know. There's somebody.
It feels like I'm going a full circle when I do plan out because I remember before I made this mod, I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna go to every Playing with Life and just scan all the Xenos. And then obviously I wouldn't be a crazy on that, so I would just go ahead and just kill the creature and then use Healing Reanimate. And I would, funnily enough, lead them into my ship because for some reason they can actually go through doors with you for that one. And if you did that, you can actually technically catch them in quotations. I mean, it wasn't the most elegant way because there was like a really bad glitch if you have too much, where for some reason there would be a hostile Xeno that spawns in your ship, so it's not exactly doable. And there are some other like weird caveats you have to deal with. So for Healing Reanimate, for one, it can't resurrect anything that's higher than level 100, I believe. So you're limited to what you can do. So.
Huh. So that's kind of how you got the idea for it. The Alien Reanimate. Okay. Interesting.
And obviously, I was writing so much, back in the day. So. I had a lot of ideas. Actually, that's something I did do. There was a lot of things I've written down, but most of them were cut because it was just too much. Like, I think an example, like I originally wanted to make 10, I think, New Game Plus scenarios for like some of the special Xenos or something. And obviously none of that ever happened because it was just too much. So
yeah.
I think I still have it written down, so I could probably explain to one of them if you're interested.
Oh, sure. Yeah, we're definitely interested.
Okay. I'll tell you when that's the most interesting. I'll tell you about this. So this one, I'm gonna say by word here. So the unique creature companion in question is currently owned by a terrified owner. The said owner is willing to get rid of the critter. If you talk to the owner, they will attempt to give the critter to you. If you decide to decline, they will be disappointed, but if you accept, then you obtain the creature. The owner will wander the area while the creature follows them. Sometimes the owner would try to run or sprint away, but it would change much for them. The owner isn't exactly a mean person, but they wouldn't want to kill the critter, but instead prefers to have someone else take care of the critter. One of them. And another one is, okay, this one's just kind of sad, but it's similar to the last one, but it's an abusive owner, so they would deliberately would sometimes punch their pet, and you would actually have to get it off their hands, so you have to buy it off or kill the owner. So that's another one.
You know what's funny? In Skyrim, the way you get the dog is the guy dies. And there's in Skyrim there's kind of a lore thing that with those ideas that the little dog, he's out by the road and you find the dog and he starts barking, and then he goes back to the house and you find the owner that has died. Anyway, I
See, I know what you're talking about, I believe.
yeah. I was just thinking that, oh, you know, there's kind of lore for those kind of ideas. Anyway.
Okay, and then there's another one that's it's similar, but it's captured by foreign. It's captured by foreign scientists, which you try to research it. Okay, so basically, freelancing scientists that just want to take something for science, but in not a good way. So you'll just have to commit to you have to commit to a murder if you want to get that special Xeno. So.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops.
Well, what'd you do?
Well, it's like when I hit tab. Ooh. I accept friends to this guy. Well, actually, multi-tooled him, I guess. I got myself a pet pirate, you know.
Whoa, you! Get out of here!
I remember.
Get out of here!
God, some of the questions I've been asked towards, you know, that's like,
Let's get a pet.
Can I catch people? I'm like, no, you can't do that. That's weird.
And then you're like, well, maybe you can.
Yeah, you can with this one. So I let this one happen.
That's funny.
Oh yeah, so this is
All yours.
Okay, so this is gonna be some technical words if you don't mind me to.
No, no, do it.
So, the way how the catching works as Xenomaster is not what you expect for acts of friends would be. So, okay, so if you. So when you catch a creature, you're not actually catching the creature per se. You're actually just getting the creature, like, you know, specific like information from them, and you're actually it's just straight up cloning the creature. So the one that's being caught is just being killed and then I guess disintegrated, so they don't like. It's just to simulate the idea, like, oh, you actually caught them, but you're actually killing and cloning them. So it's the idea of like, it kind of feels like the Star Trek idea with the teleportation. Like you're taking the person and then teleport them somewhere else. So it's kind of like that in a way.
Huh. Yeah, yeah, there was, yeah, I was talking to Thorgan about that and he explained that to me because I was like, oh. But I did notice that, like, you'll get, like, if there's an item you're supposed to get from them, that you can get it, like you killed them, you know, like like you know, your companions will have lines that say, oh, that's gonna smell bad, or you know, they have lines like that. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's something else I'd consider. Like when you catch a creature, it will also get all the items that they were holding. So I made sure that you can't get soft like in certain scenarios, because I know that there are some people out there that just want to catch the. Believe it or not, you can catch the final Terramorph in the EC quest line, and it is possible to actually do that. But I would warn you. I would warn people that if you were to catch that Terramorph, just give him some time, because if you were to catch him right away, then you actually can't soft lock yourself. So just be careful.
Oh, okay. So like wear him down a little bit first.
Yeah, exactly. And if you actually keep catching, yes, it will actually trigger normally, because the item that he holds that you have to take out, yeah, it's added to your inventory automatically because the way I set up the catching in the game.
So I've got friends. Here we go. That's funny.
It's Barrett's long-lost cousin.
Yeah. Funny. What's funny, so I was trying to, all I wanted to do was change Harper's outfit on Watchtower, and it just made her naked. I don't know what I could.
Oh my! What did you do?
I don't know. And I was like, and then I mean, I think I did eventually fix it, but I don't know what I did. But it was funny. There was a little learning curve to that. And I think it was, I think what it was that she had a quest to give me. and you couldn't do it until after a certain. It was where I kind of had to move along into the quest line a little bit. You know how like I don't know if you played Watchtower, but like
I went through I went through the whole thing already, so.
okay. So you know how when you're doing a quest with Horan, like he won't say anything else except this quest. You know, hey, we need the data thing. Hey, we need the data thing. Like anytime you talk to him, like you can't give him anything, you can't do anything with him except for
Quest blockers.
yeah. So he just totally has like a quest blocker. I think that was the issue. And once I got to a certain point in Harper's quest, I was able to put clothes on her again. So yeah, so be aware of that.
That is bizarre.
Yeah. Well, what was strange about it to me was that, like, she actually had the quest blocker, and she's not like your companion. She's just like a regular NPC. So I didn't realize that that was a thing. You know what I mean? So.
I never actually asked Harvey. Actually, with all the, so I never actually really asked him in a regular gameplay, but I remember asking like Babs because I was just tired of just going to start every time just to recharge. Because for some reason my game was like, it would like to sometimes crash when I would just dock or something, or it would sometimes just not acknowledge my sip at all. So I would actually purposely get Babs just to recharge.
Yeah. So did that work? Like getting Babs with you?
Yeah, it does. I actually did do that. Like I remember just like I would use her just to recharge my airstrikes. So I would just have because I really like the airstrikes.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. The sky drops are fun. Oh, there's my car. I spend like way too much time in this game trying to find my car. Okay, there we go.
Rarely see me use the car ever since because I use a bunch of like speed buffs on my character, so I move too fast. Well, not like super fast, but fast enough.
I think it's funny that Barrett's kind of like walking like, okay, the pirate got shotgun. That's so funny.
Oh yeah, so something with the Xeno, yeah, when you're driving a car, yeah, they will catch up with you, so they actually have a gigantic speed boost. I think it's exactly 2,000% fast, I think. So I made sure they keep up with you.
Yeah, it's funny because they run into the back of your car sometimes, which is really funny.
I remember having that with my travel. I was like, I remember there was one time when they did that. I just started flying really high, like it was absurd actually.
It's funny. Usually I try to like capture animals that and I'll make them crew members on the planet where they're from.
They go in unison. Those toad faces.
Yep. They're cute. I think I have some of these guys already as pets. I gotta figure out where they are on the list. It's kind of...
You can find them easily. There's a Xeno species searcher if you haven't checked it out. Yeah, you can...
Oh, no. Okay, let's try that out, because that's cool.
That's the most recent addition to, like, oh my god. Huge quality of life.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm a big victim of, like, cycling through my boxes trying to find something I want, because even with, like, the names you can give them, I still struggle to, like, find Xeno I want to send out, so...
The one that you want.
So I need to... Yeah,
okay.
Exactly.
Let's try that. That's great. That's huge. All right. Okay, so where's the Xeno search? Species search.
Oh, it's
cool.
Right there. And so another thing to know, the Xeno species searcher, you can only search like creatures that you've actually caught before. So like if your farming companion is like halfway done, it'll only show creatures that you've caught before. So if it's very like empty, then you know why. So it does follow your compendium progress as well.
Huh. Yeah, I got 4 terramorphs. That's cool.
And if you click one, it tells you what slot they're in, so...
Let's go ahead and make a team.
I do terramorphs.
Paramore. Oh, this is great. Wow. All right, let me see. This one I already friendship 2. Favorite 7. Oh, that's
But-
nice. So it tells you
Well, you got it.
where you got it. Tells you what
800.
level it was
My
at.
goodness.
It was level 821? What the hell?
There's actually, we actually
Oh!
checked Xeno's
Okay,
age.
yes. It was level 821. The reason why, this is the one that's at Tau Ceti 2. This is the one.
821.
Yeah. This is the one that's, you know, the big terramorph that you get when you
Yeah,
do the Tau
the-
Ceti quest.
the one you got to do for Hadrian. Yeah, I remember that one.
Yep. That's why. That's why it's so powerful. 422 on Terra Luna. And
It's kind
Tolana.
of fun with like the levels. Like I would most of them get Xenos are like I think to like 100 levels ahead of me, and I would have no problems because there's actually a modifier for, like depending what level like you were. So there's actually like like if you're like higher level than Xeno, that you actually have a little bonus for like getting them. But if they're higher level than you, then it's the other way around. So it's kind of funny.
So what is do you know what, so like if I'm trying to find my sirens I just got.
So
So
sirens are in quadruped class A. That's where all of them are.
oh, okay, cool. So I got my
Yeah,
bighorns, I
basically,
got my lockjaw. Let me see, I have a couple of these guys.
You could call them the doggos if you want, the Xenos if you want to, because that's really kind of what they are.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna favorite these guys. I'm gonna have a team lockjaw. Sure.
Team Grumbles.
Grumbles, yeah. They're so cute.
I'm worried if I say this, people are gonna do it. So I don't know if I should say it.
Well, you just have to give
Well,
like a well, make sure you don't. That's funny. I do stuff all the time I say I
so-
shouldn't do.
So Grumble, that random encounter, I don't know if you know that, but Grumble, you can actually catch that.
Yeah, I did. I'm a monster. I've done that. I
I dare you.
well, what's funny is literally someone was like in my chat. I'd never done this before. I found Paisley and Grumble, and you know, because I thought there was a free ship for me, and they were there, and someone in the chat was like, "Huh, I wonder if you can catch Grumble," and I'm like, "I don't know," and I used the little thing and caught him, and then of course she started shooting at me, and I felt like a monster basically, but you know.
Stole her pet and stole her ship. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Well, I took her ship first. I didn't see her. Like, like, she wasn't right there, you know, like, right around the ship. And so
Yeah.
I was just able to unlock the ship, and then, of course, there wasn't anyone in there, so I just took it. And then I found her afterwards. She came, like, walking up, and I'm like, oh, crap, I just stole her ship. I felt really bad about it. So, yeah. Okay. This is great. I love this whole idea. Now I'm making Team Ashta. Favorite.
Just don't bring them into a city though.
They don't seem to care. I mean, really. I do that all the time. They
Yeah.
say that, but they didn't seem to care. How many teams can you make?
So if I remember correctly, man, I'm good at maths. You can believe me. So 20 divided by 3. It's like I think it's a 7, I believe.
Okay.
And I think the last 2 slots it's gonna be 2. So
Okay.
if I were like all 8, I think it has to be like needs to be 21 favorite slots, but I didn't because when I first made this, the CC team wasn't a thought back then. So
Right.
this was like a first version feature. So
This is great. Yeah, I
Actually,
love that.
Actually, I think when I made the favorite slots, you can only originally only have like 8, I think. So until I knew how to extend it, so.
Oh, I have to get one more toad face. So I'll have Team Toad Face. See. Alright. So is there a place where I can look at like what all the teams are? I mean, I guess you just look at favorites, right? See,
Yeah, so there's another like there's another feature that I use very often. So if you go into the settings again.
Okay.
And there's an item called I think it's called, you can scroll down, I think it's there somewhere. Give quick Xeno selection menu, that one I use a lot.
Okay. So now what does that do?
So it basically lets you it's like a quick menu that lets you select like your favorite Xenos. So if you back out of it, it gave you new items. So.
Oh, okay.
So it should be called quick Xeno selection menu. So if you
oh,
click
cool.
That, yep, it gives you the nice little menu right there. So very quick menu, quick access. And there's an option called Manage Xeno CC Team. So it's like the current Xeno management menu, and then the Xeno box, but like quick. So you don't have to go through like the terminal screen all the time.
Select team from favorites. Oh, nice. Yep. Cool. Okay. All right, so we can do our Siren team. But then, let's see. I guess I have to put the other ones away, though.
Oh yeah, you can do them in the quick selection menu too.
Oh, you can? Okay, let's try that, because I want to...
Yeah.
Let's see. Select all currently.
Manage all active Xenopets.
Oh, what did it... Manage all active. Okay, there we go. Recall all. Yep. Nice. Yes. Oh, okay, that's nice. Okay, so then I can manage. Select favorites. Okay, let's select a new team. Oh wow. There we go. Yeah, y'all aren't.
Sirens.
Yep. They're terrifying. Let's see. I have to give them names. That's pretty neat. Wow.
Some would say they're big babies.
They are. They're sweet. I like anything that even like slightly resembles a dog, so you know.
Yeah, all the Class A's, they were just big doggos.
Yep. Alright, we'll make you legendary because that's terrifying, but let's do it anyway. So, okay, like a while back, there was one that was like, it was an Ashta, and it said, you know, well, she's not really listening to you. Did you take that out? Because I've never noticed that before. Again, did you?
Where'd you find that? Is that you trying to like? Is there like?
I tried to get it to do something. Yeah, I tried to get him to do something, and it said he wasn't listening.
Yeah, that. Oh yeah, that. So you can actually connect your Xenopets actually, so you can actually tell them to do things, like
right.
As if you're using the like manipulation skills on them in a way.
Uh-huh.
And the reason why they do that because it's either when your affinity with them is not high enough.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, affinity's not high enough, or you don't have the Xenosociology skill.
Oh, so you know what? That's probably what it was. I don't think it was maxed out at that time. Okay, that's
yeah, so that's your reason.
Okay. Because I haven't noticed that ever happen again, and that's why I always give them treats up to over level 500 because it seems like that's the key. Like if you have them up over 500, they basically are basically happy, you know. You're not like maxed out, but okay. Yeah, I like the random name thing. That was a really good idea. Unless it's something like barbecue sauce, I would probably just leave it. Littlefoot.
The random name picker, because it's like, I believe right now like over 600 names, and it's probably still counting to this day, so. Because I know with every update, I always add some new names, so.
Yeah.
I guess whatever name you suggest me, then I do try to add it. So as long as it's not, you know, super long, like super fagalicious, 99,
Yeah.
you know, weapon, like no super long name, and obviously no copyright name, so I don't want to get in trouble with the copyright system.
Yeah, no Mickey Mouse. Yeah, don't ask.
Yeah, and I know that some of you will be like, oh, what about that one? Yeah, I know what you guys are talking about. Just I'm not gonna do that. I know you guys are talking about.
Yeah. That's funny. The pirate guys are like cracking me up. So the robot, like the like Crimson Fleet robots, they're hilarious. I love them. They're like, if I see one of those, I always grab him with the. Usually that's the only thing I usually will multi-axe. I don't usually multi-axe everything, but those robots are fun. But what's sad about them is that they'll die. Like, they're not terribly robust.
Always looking for the next mark.
I did notice that robots in the game actually have different voice types, so that really just gave me the idea, like, oh, so I'm gonna transition a bit to the robot thing again. Like, oh, what if you could have like a different voice types for them, just for like, you know, flavor and just for, you know, role playing. You know, it'd be pretty fun to have them like that. Like one could just sound like one could just sound like a dog, so like the robot doggos. I think that's what they are. And there's one for just beeps and bloops, like. I think, you know Eddie from New Vegas, right? So those have bleeps and bloops. And then the default robot voices, which is just the vanilla game. And then one, I'm really not sure if I can really achieve or not, but the kid-friendly voice, in a way. So it's like mockingly evil, nice voice. So you would hear some really weird, out-of-place lines when they're fighting. So... And I think I had one. I think I've written like one stupid line for this. I still have it here somewhere. Like I had one say, "This is one of my favorites. It's called laser tag, and it's just a big like Hulking laser." So why they're saying that? It's a robot. So and it's in a very kid-friendly voice. So it's just wacky.
Watch it.
Oh wait. I like forget. Trying to make them smaller so they're not gonna, so they'll fit on the ship.
Oh yeah, Xenos and ships. That was something I actually, funnily enough, almost wanted to say. Like, oh, what if you could make it so certain bigger Xenos, if you were to go into the ship, they would be temporarily recalled. So they don't get in the way, and like they would get resent out if you were to leave your ship. So that was something I almost considered doing, but I think with the way, I think the main problem was that I did want to like, you know, check like every time, because I feel like that would just. I think it'll just be annoying and just strains, like, you know, to save the game for just keep checking. And I wanted to make sure that it would ignore the Guardian. Okay, hold on a second. Sorry, my alarm keeps going off. I thought I told it to stop doing that.
Yeah, I like the names it picked.
There's some very absurd names that were definitely not made by me, so. Like, I'm gonna play on one of them. I think one was called Booty Cheeks or something, so...
Oh, jeez. Cheeks. Like, what would be an appropriate animal for that? I can't think of one.
So there's one Xeno in the game that I just... Oh, it's ugly, but it's actually really usable in combat. I don't know if you heard of the brain sprouts.
Yeah.
Those things.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Funny.
Like, they're just like weird, like crawling fly things or something. So... But they're useful in combat, so they're just... and I believe the Xeno Bastard has, like, reactions for, like, most of the Xenos, like... So it's just fun to hear him react to some of them, and I think that's one of the funnier lines. And there's one line for, like, I think the Octomaggot, I think? Which I think it's a scorpion creature, I think. So there's some really wacky lines.
They're gross. those maggot things.
Yeah.
You see them on, you know, they're in one of the, you know, the quest when you have to go see the first for the first time. Yeah, Montero Luna. Which is actually one of my favorite places to live, but...
Oh, what's going on over there?
My pirates are good. Spacers.
I was actually once told, you know, the Fauna Companion, like, I guess people really want like a way to like see what Xeno that you have there, like, so the species info was one of them.
Huh.
I remember making that because I remember struggling to find out which, because, you know, even with the names you give them, you can't tell, like, wait, is this a Xeno siren, or is this a mantis or something? I remember struggling with that, so I remember making the species info just for that reason. But even then, that's not really enough. Like, it does its job, it's just, I think I could do more with that, but with the way, like you can't show images in the terminal thing at all, like,
right.
It's just weird that you can't do that.
Yeah, I
So,
think that the compendium, I guess they made their own thing just
yeah.
because of that. Yeah, because of that, I guess. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, so the Fauna Compendium, like, okay, so all those pictures I've taken, or 170, I think 170, I think, I actually found a way you can actually still pictures, but it's not gonna be a terminal, but I found a way to make it work. But you can actually open a data slate from the terminal screen, and if you were to back out from that data slate, it would actually put you back to the terminal screen, so you can make it work. So that means I can theoretically show pictures of the Fauna Compendium creatures, so it is possible.
Huh.
So that's something that I am considering in a future.
Whoa! Holy cow.
Huh?
Well, my husband was moving a mattress and almost pulled my whole screen off of the table.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. That was frightening.
But yeah, Fauna Compendium, like, that's something I'm considering to add, like, pictures for each entry, so all those pictures I've been taking in like, past gameplay, they are for something.
Oh, cool. Well, that's gonna be neat.
So you're gonna have a way better idea of what the heck it just kind of looks like when you get it, so...
Huh.
I try to make the picture, like, you know, at least a bit interesting when I take them.
Yeah, is that and that's what you're taking all the water pictures for? The fish pictures?
I basically just, like, yeah, I just went underwater and just kind of, like, I try to be creative with those pictures.
Yeah, I wanted to show off, what's a good animal what's a good place for fish? Good planet for fish. I think
Neon.
Oh yeah, probably
That's, like,
Neon,
an
right?
ultramars. And there's like 2 different fishes there.
Okay.
Also because I know that planet goes pretty deep, so.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Alright, I was gonna show that off. So for my challenge this week, I did 5 new mods that I've never done before. Oh, I don't want to go. And after watching you, I went ahead and added this, and I thought it was so cool.
Just be able to go down the water, yep.
Yep. Alright, let's see.
I do hope that they actually bring back the ability to go down the water, because this is a thing they could do in the past games. You could do in the past games. It's weird that they just decided to put it behind a setting.
Well, what's funny is one of the devs was in here, was in my chat. Worm God is a dev, Bethesda dev, and he said that wouldn't be that hard to do.
Yeah, obviously, because it's all there, so
yeah.
I guess they just cut it for obvious reasons.
I think it's funny that the chick like totally takes over. Whee!
Also find it funny that your car turns into a boat, so.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
one thing I figured out, you have to
person.
be in first person or it won't let you do it.
Yeah. Yeah, the third-person camera doesn't follow you down because it thinks the water is the ground.
Isn't that cool?
And also another cool tidbit is if that creature is non-lethal harvestable, you can actually go up there and actually activate them, and it will actually harvest them.
Heh.
But I don't think these are harvestable because I don't think they are, so.
Yeah. Well, what's nice is they don't try to kill you. Some of the fish will.
Yeah. It's funny because these guys are considered peaceful, so I'm like, oh, okay, they look like freaking sharks.
Yeah, I know. Funny.
Now, if you were to, go out of your way to, attack them or catch them, yeah, they will attack, so.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny that the ones that look like super creepy dinosaurs, like, don't, like, try to kill you. Like the chasm bass. What's nice is the weather's nicer down here than it is up top. It's easier to see stuff.
And since you're down underwater, you can see like where you can see that the Volite is not. It's just a very flooded world, pretty much.
Right. Look at these guys.
Oh my god. Look how hope you're drowning. But I like to
get stuck in a current or anything weird grabs you.
I like to actually
Just flail
mention
wildly.
When I made that pitch, when I made I think the Xenomaster cover,
Uh-huh.
I actually used the siren doing it underwater. I think it was Bracken, I think it was.
Oh, really?
Bracken actually existed way back then, but you just couldn't get him. But I remember just doing that with him, and I just like, he looks kind of neat. I'm gonna take a picture of that while I'm underwater because it looks silly.
Yeah.
So it ended up, he ended up in the cover, so.
That's
So
funny.
that just looked silly.
This was like when people were saying about that new mod. So I have a mod that gives me unlimited boost, so you can actually come up here and then actually, you can actually just drive off the side and then actually come up here. They need to put that on that little that little round thing first. Oh, so you missed it. Hold on, I'm gonna show you this because it was kind of neat. The new little vehicle actually is pretty cool for
Need some
water.
work
It looks like a jet. It looks like a
Anything I can
jet
help you
ski.
with?
Hold on,
Oh.
I'll show you
Okay, no problem.
because it looks just like a jet ski, but that active. The flaw with it,
One?
it doesn't have unlimited boost, so you can't get back up here. But it's still fun. Okay, show you.
Some of those technicians there, they actually can react to the crowd gun if you're early enough.
This.
Yeah, I remember, oh my goodness.
Yeah, look, but it looks great in the water. But it doesn't have unlimited boosts, so you can't like get back up once you go down here. But I mean, you can use the elevator, it's fine, but watch this.
Looks great on the water, right?
Yeah, yeah, it does. It looks great on the water. All right, watch. But you can actually, like go S backwards and it like goes in circles, or I was in a second. It's just kind of fun in the water. Yeah, doesn't it look like a jet ski? It looks just like a jet ski. And then you.
It's funny when you add the rollers. I'm like, I wonder how they're gonna use rollers in water. Like, oh, car boats, and they did exactly that.
Yep. So you can definitely have some fun down here. I just can't get over the chasm bass. He's like.
Have you caught a chasm bass before? Chasm bass, yeah.
I have. What's funny about it? It was just up on the. I'll show you where it was.
Is it floating somewhere?
No, it was in Lambent. Hold on. Well, and I can't do it. Yeah, this is what I was saying. Yeah, it was just chilling on the platform. It was just sitting there. It was really funny. Like he tried to get away or something.
One live a different life or something.
Yeah. Hold on, I'll show you where. Oh, no, you know, it wasn't a chasm bass. It was the other one. It's like some kind of. Yeah, the shark whale. So I love that Lambent's like right here, because I'll just fly over here.
Okay. I remember seeing like a couple, like, I think posts on Reddit where people showed up like, oh, what's this shark whale just doing sitting here? Like just.
Yeah, it was right here. The little shark whale. I just came out the door and it was sitting here. And so I was like, huh. And I caught it. I think I have a photo of it. Hold on. Let's see. I bet I do. Let's see. Photo gallery. I have a photo of it because I thought it was so funny. I was like, look at it sitting there. And the other thing I always do is I save the baby groat, you know? Like when you're supposed to sacrifice the groat.
Oh yeah, that one?
So, yeah, I've been using Xeno for over a year. So I have pictures from last Christmas. These are last Christmas, these photos. And yep, see? These were pictures from last year. Last Christmas.
Wow.
Isn't that funny? And what's funny is I'm trying to take a family picture. And who isn't cooperating?
Andreja.
I'm like, Andreja, get back here. So finally I just had to get rid of her, like just turn her off so she wasn't in the photo. I thought that was funny.
Oh, was this during the time when Xenomaster? I think this was the time when Xenomaster was still in beta, so there was a lot of like jank stuff. I remember that.
Oh, I don't think it was jank. I think it's just Andreja. She has issues, you know. We're okay with her. There's like, yeah, me taking. Let's see. Yeah, I basically took pictures with every Xeno I caught for like a while. Funny. Oh, this one I was like, you mind if I bring my dog in? Is it okay?
Wait, is that Santo's house?
Yeah.
It's funny. I like the Dodos.
Oh, I love them. They're great. They're on Montero Luna, so they're great pets. Like they're fierce. Like they'll like really go after stuff. There's the baby groat I saved. But what's funny is I have this photo. Okay, so this is the baby groat, like right when I saved him. But like right beforehand, he just laid down at my feet. So I was like, what? You monsters, how could you possibly...
Before you caught him?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So like when you go through the shattered space, you know, that first part of the quest, just stand there and don't, you know, just kind of stand there. And the little baby groat will walk across the water and just lay down. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and then you're
Oh,
supposed to
man.
you're supposed to like sacrifice it, right? You're like, monsters. So, what's funny though is, yeah, because I did notice that you are still able to pass the quest. So, I actually took a
Yeah.
picture of that. Oh, this was my team Xeno. This is right before I went to talk to. Oh, hold on, I have an even better picture. So this is me with my Xeno team, and she's like, "Are you ready to go in and talk to the cabinet?" Sure. Let's do it. We got this. And then, I took them to visit their relative. In there. That's so funny. It's like one of my favorite planets is Tolemon. Like Tolemon is like a paradise, and you realize if you've ever surveyed Tolemon, what a huge loss that was to the UC, because it's like an absolutely gorgeous place. So yeah, so here's baby sitting in front of the fire on the Xeno rug. So, oh, and then of course this.
I think I saw that one before, I think, right? I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
And this is what I was telling you about these guys roll on the rug. And like,
Oh, yeah.
they're hilarious. I mean, they're so funny. That was funny. Yeah, and then Cuddles likes his baby, his blanket.
Yeah, some of those, most of those, like, Xeno animations, like, I can't really recall any situation where I actually would see them doing that in the wild. Like, maybe the ass just laying like that, but I've never recalled seeing a term of doing that before, so it's just a surprise to me that I've actually discovered that they actually have those animations. So because I can't really think of any situation where they do that.
Yeah. Well, what's funny is Worm God, the dev that you'll see in here sometimes, he made those animations. I mean, not every single one of them, but like for certain animals, he did the animations for certain things. Because he'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's the animal that I did," kind of neat. So, yeah, Xeno Master definitely gives you many opportunities for amazing pictures. That's for sure. I was trying to find the one with the, because I actually did take one of the baby Groat laying on the ground, and it's just so funny. But I can't find it now. Some of these guys are hilarious. These like chicken dinosaurs and stuff like that. They're fun. So what's funny is I was talking to somebody about like sometimes Xenos get stuck in doorways, but somebody discovered that there's actually a node you have to put, like a nav mesh mode that you have to put like in the doorway, like that actually makes them walk over doorways. And I didn't know that was a thing until very recently, and I was like, yeah, we're gonna have to like let folks know that are making apps, that are making HABs, that you got to put that there so that NPCs and stuff will go over it. And some HABs, obviously the guy, whoever made it, does know about it, and then some don't. Like I have trouble with, I finally got rid of those. I mean, even though I love them, Mattel's HABs because of that issue. They just wouldn't walk from one HAB to the other. They would just stay in the doorway. It wasn't just the Xenos, even the NPCs. So.
Oh god, yeah, that thing. I remember getting so annoyed of them about like, I can't remember. I think I had like 30 Xenos on my ship. Even though it's a pretty big ship, but they love to sit in the freaking hallways. Like, I'm like, no, please move out of the way. And it's 1.2. I remember making relocate device because they just love to get in the way.
Yeah.
So
Let's
I think
talk about that because I haven't used that yet, so you can kind of teach me how to use it. Let's see. So you kind of want to put it in a place where you don't mind the Xenos being, I guess, right? Like put them.
Yeah, like pretty much bring them out of the way, like so they don't walk, they don't like stay there. So yeah, I think assign Xeno relocate device. So because as soon as you place one, it will actually activate. So
Okay, let's see. So just kind of pick a place and put this down.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, look at that!
Okay.
And it puts them there
Oh,
right
do you have
away.
any Xenos in your do you have any Xenos in your ship?
I have them right.
So the ones following you?
Not yet. I haven't
Okay,
just.
yeah, because so if you like dismiss one into your ship, they will actually teleport to that.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Let's find the other one that didn't show up. They generally like to hang out in my cockpit. Or my, yeah. There too, but...
There's another arm deck goes along with it, because I remember that even with that, my Xenos would love to just sit in front of like the, you know, like the exit door where you leave your ship? Yeah, they love to sit there too. Like, they literally just walk over there and just like pile it like, why guys? Why do you have to do this?
I don't know, I think it's like
a
pretty realistic cat behavior, quite frankly.
Right. All of them pretty much. All of those Xenos are cats.
Yeah, basically. I mean, like, you'll see, like, all of a sudden my mouse will go, you know, like, can't see the screen or anymore. It's like, that means the cat walked across me. So, let's assign you here. Okay. Alright, so you're assigned. I don't know where the third one went. He's like...
Probably, you can actually teleport him to you, but so when you actually dispense a build CCD, you actually are, if you're sending out something that's already with you, you would just move them pretty much.
Aw. Look.
How are you doing already?
Funny. Okay, so let's try that. I'm gonna try it using my new little handy dandy
Quick selector.
quick selector. Xeno box. Here it is.
Yeah, so here's one that's actually
So
having
so you
problems.
just do that, and then just do that.
Or using
Yeah.
that one I actually do use the most, and they move them.
Nice. Okay, so now, alright, so I got that. So now I can put those rugs down, right? So I can...
Yeah.
So, like, if you just wanted to keep them in this area, you could just put a rug right here.
Yeah, like the teleport mat, yeah, those things. There's a red one too that blocks like map meshes, so they can't walk there. It tries to, but it does work. And if they were to like walk over that, they get teleport to the relocator device.
Okay, cool. I guess they just show up though too in different places.
Yeah, and I remember just putting like those red things like all over my cockpit because they all like to just like hang around there for some reason. So I put those there as well.
They do. They want to sit. They want to sit like right here, like right on, basically on my lap. We want to sit on Mom's lap, basically. That's funny.
There's definitely nothing wrong with. There's definitely nothing wrong though. If some of them want to be like lap dogs or something.
So funny. Yeah, I don't even mind putting a rug there.
I think the little roaches, it's okay because they're small enough. So.
Oh, this. You know what's funny is this doesn't want to sit here. I think. Oh, it's okay here.
But yeah, this feature, this thing I implemented, this was made kind of with half of it was purely from frustration.
That's funny.
Question from Sly. Can Ghost make the mats disappear when not in the decoration menu?
You can, you know, just make them red. That's what I would do. Yeah, just like get. Then you could just tile them, and they would look nice.
Yeah, I think I remembered making those mats. They actually need to be there for a reason, because when I made it just only the signs, there was problems because you couldn't delete them once you placed them down. So it's
Yeah.
kind of a technical reason why it's looking like that. So
Just that one style, like this style. You see how these are blue, right? Well, you can just get that one and just make it red, and then people know red is stop, right? So that's like universal.
oh yeah.
But you can also cover them. So like you can, because I do that all the time. Oh, well, not here, but in most places you can. This is just a weird spot, I think.
Those Xeno rugs, actually, I've heard like some requests like, oh, different variants, but I think there was a couple that actually tried like they took delivery like just placing the custom rug on top of the Xeno rug.
Well,
And it
that's what I
actually
do.
looks fine. So,
Yeah, see,
yeah, so
you just
that's preferable.
yeah, you just do. Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, I recommend doing that pretty much.
Yeah, like but I mean, most of the time it's fine. It matches fine. Oh, here's the question I have. Tell me, this is like, all right, this is like another question I have. I actually had this written down and almost forgot to ask it to you.
Oh, what is it?
Hold on. How do I know which is the front and which is the back on this? Is it this plate the front, or is it?
Yeah, that metal plate is the front. That's the
Oh,
front
okay,
piece.
okay. Awesome.
Yeah,
That's what I needed to know.
Yeah, I made that for a reason, because again, personal experience again, it's always gonna be that. I've had my flyers like hanging in the wrong, like sitting in the wrong side, so
Right.
I made that for a dish for that very reason. It's a problem.
Yeah. Yep. And you kind of need to put it a little bit back from the wall, or some of their tails will clip in the wall. I kind of figured that out too by, like, you know, my own failure. Watching him. Oh, he's in the wall. Funny.
There was a suggestion from Briar. Partner with Betamax and make them interlocking so people could lay down custom borders. And Betamax actually responded saying happy to help with that.
Custom borders? What do you mean? Oh, you mean the rugs interlocking?
The mats, yeah.
Okay.
Custom borders.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that, Briar Shade. You mean the rugs?
Like visuals or something?
Oh, you're snapping rugs. You make some snapping rugs?
Oh, those stat points. Is that what you mean?
You mean like for the ones that block out things? They have borders, so you can make big ones. Oh, I'll show you what I think I know what she means, but it's the only thing that would be kind of weird about that is where the snap places for the animals would be, because all the animals are different sizes. So I don't know if for that particular I mean, I think these might work for snapping things because you're just trying to keep something out, but I'm not sure how well that would work. Because you might have Xenos clipping on top of each other while they're trying to lay down. I'll show you what his carpets look like. They're in functional decor.
I need to be right back really quick.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. That's better.
Okay. So his carpets like this, they snap together. Like this.
Oh, okay, yeah. So the rugs right now don't have any of that, so you could freely place them anywhere. So you could put them on top of each other.
Yeah. I mean, if you had a separate rug that actually snapped, that would be good, but I wouldn't want all the rugs to snap. Because I do like, they would have to be like an extra item that snapped. And I mean, it might be kind of nice for this, but...
I think the only thing I'm concerned making snappable is probably the bigger Xeno cages.
Oh, not the bed rugs, but the... I think she's saying like, so like this carpet here, if you wanted to keep your Xenos out of a certain area, like you could snap them. That would be great, actually. Okay, yeah, that would be wonderful. So like you could snap this whole cockpit area, and they would stay out of there.
I made sure that those pieces are like small enough so they can be placed pretty much almost anywhere. So
yeah, but yeah, that would be nice because you. And let me see. It looks like so I was able to snap that carpet over it though too. So let's see, like these. So if I didn't want him to come here, or if I could.
So NPCs can walk over that. So.
All right. So then I could do furnish your fleet. Oh, not furnish your fleet. Functional core.
No, it's funny when I made this map, so I almost considered making it so it's pretty much anyone that's not the player will get teleported to the device. But I'm like, that might be a bit too much.
That's
so
funny.
It only affects Xenos.
All right, so guys, you could already use his carpets to cover this. So. Wait a minute. Now let's hang it on. Not covering the second layered one. He's like, what?
Oh yeah, active Xenopets. They can be affected by the max too. It's a gameplay. It's another option you can turn on, but it's off by default.
Oh,
so
that's funny. So I have to make it.
By the map.
Okay, so I have to turn on. I have to turn that on so it'll work. That's pretty funny.
Yeah,
okay, let's do that.
Option.
Let's do it. That's really funny. They're like, what?
Which I can tell that's gonna be a problem when, like, oh yeah, all your regular Xenos, all your like cruising, but not your active ones though, they will still get in your way. So you can turn that on. It should be like the bottom. I think it should be one of the options down there. I think it's called.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Active.
That's funny.
I think you have to like walk back out and in again for the trigger.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you do. You have to like leave the cell.
Oh yeah, something else to notice. Every time you re-enter your ship, the reloaders will activate automatically again. So. Of course, nothing's really stopping you if you could go up to a device and activate it. So you could tell it to like teleport things manually if you wanted to.
Yeah, they're all getting out of it, looks like. So this one is the only one that was kind of a problem. Probably just... Oh, it's not. Not really like a second layer. Yeah, now. Oh, no, I think it's probably fine though. I think I can just... So over it.
If I just make it horizontal.
Yeah. Go. This needs to not be the second layer. There. Cover it up.
And they should still be affected. Oh yeah, I just saw one of the Xenos just teleported.
I could probably just actually that.
Oh, yep, there you go again.
That's funny.
Yeah, I saw one of your sirens just teleport next to you and just teleport back.
That's funny. Alright. Yeah! Thrax is like, I'm just gonna sit over here then. Actually, I could even put a Xeno rug right there. I think I just kind of made myself a little floor. Oh. See? I like the
What's
little...
the mod that allows you to place things even though there's someone standing there? Because that always frustrates me.
Yeah.
They're just standing there, but you can't place it until they get out of the way. What's letting you do that?
Builder. Builder. I have Builder. Yeah, I have Builder. It's part of the captain's bundle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which I highly recommend. That's actually, you know, that we were talking very early in the stream about what's the top 5 mods that have completely changed how you play. And I was saying that Xenomaster, Darkstar, Bedlam, and probably Builder. And what's funny about Builder is it's very in the background. It's not in your face. Like, you don't even think you're using it. It's incredibly, you know, it's like incredibly helpful and omnipresent, but you don't think about it every second, you know, like that you're using it. It's just there in the background making your life easier. So definitely.
I like quality of life, so this is a welcome thing, so.
Yeah. There you go. I got nice carpet up here. Oh, I don't know if Thrax uses the rugs. Not sure if he does or not.
Actually, I think there's ways. I think it's AI packages allow sandboxing. Probably won't be using any of those, I'm guessing.
That looks fine. I was like, is this gonna look weird, but fine.
It's on the rooftop, so.
Yeah, it's just like a little rug. Yeah, that's cool. All right, so that's cool. That's one of the things I wanted to ask you. I think I maxed out my list of the things I wanted to ask you about. You, the whole. What's funny is the whole. You guys came in later. He showed me about how to use this thing called the quick select. Is it quick selector? Yeah, quick Xeno selection menu. This is fantastic. So I'm able to like pick an entirely different team. So if you can go back and watch the VOD if you came in late, because he showed me how to do all the stuff, how to manage the Xeno teams, how to use the favorites to make the teams. I can like totally switch. Oh wait, what did I just do? I can totally switch my team. The favorite selection. Manage. Okay, manage Xeno team. Yeah, manage Xeno team. And then pick it from favorites. And so all of my teams are slotted here. Like I have a Terramorph team and a Lockjaw team and a Siren team and an Ashta team. So I can totally change it just by doing this. I can just click that. Show you guys.
Gotta recall them all first. So.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta recall all these guys. Oh, shoot.
Or you can probably just, send them as a crew member. But I think either works.
Oh, that's true. I'll do that. More Xenos!
It's gonna get slowly chaotic though, so beware.
Signed.
But yeah, there's one more thing I do need to mention about the Xenoprod. So, if you saw that there was actually an option for Xenoprod attachment option,
Uh-huh.
so you could actually turn off the taming part if you just want the pure EM. So you could actually, you can toggle it around if you want to. And there's actually a smart mode. So, and I believe smart mode, if I remember, is that it's only gonna attempt to capture it if the Xeno's like fully EM'd or something.
Oh.
I guess that's another thing I need to mention. Is EM in Starfield is kind of underused, so I really want to make like heavy use of the EM stuff for this. And I made perfect. I think it's done a good job for this one. So.
My team is huge, by the way. All right, hold on. Let me take a look at that little weapon. Let's see. Xenoprod.
Yeah, so in the quick selection menu, there's a way you can actually toggle the taming thing.
Okay.
It will tell you. So the quick selector menu.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a Xenoprod taming attachment options.
Okay, so you got smart mode. And smart mode, you said... Alright, so if I do inactive, it just won't worry about taming. If
it will just turn off.
And then smart mode, it will make sure it's all EM'd first, and then you'll tame it?
Yeah, so if the Xeno is not fully knocked down, not EM'd completely, then it will just not do a temp capture, and so pretty much it will wait until it's fully incapacitated, and then it will try to capture it.
Huh. That's cool. So what situation would you use that? Like when would you want to use that?
For smart mode?
Yeah. Like when would you want to wait until it's all the way knocked out before taming it?
So I think that if I'm assuming like the most optimal like strategy, like let's say like they're low health, they're like frozen, like cryo mines, or I guess sun of space, then I would probably do that. So that's one situation, and then another one, if I just want to like wing it, like just want to go in there, just like smack them away, I want to make sure I maximize that odds, at least on the EM side. So I would use that as well.
I think I have a weapons bench made here yet.
Yeah, or you also Terramorph, so that's another situation.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Terramorphs. Terramorphs or something else. I'll tell you what. Funny.
And they're not really easy capture, so I do try to like get all the buffs I can when I get them.
What's funny is I'm such a high level and I have everything that I don't usually have that much trouble getting them. But yeah, my lower level character has a lot of trouble getting them.
Yeah.
Funny. Oh, I'm trying to find Outpost Dream House.
I think when I originally made like the tier levels, like I think I originally just made so you could get anything and not leave Terramorphs, but I'm like, I really want to make it so it's just RNG. But like, hey, no, that'd be too. Someone could just like save scum and just like keep doing it until they get a Terramorph. Like, no, I think I'm just gonna make it so that you have to get like the max tier to actually get a Terramorph, because I don't want to make it too easy.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think, I was, I think I was already level 200 or whatever when I started doing it, so. Let's see.
Because I know that Terramorphs have like a couple like abilities that are none of the Xenos have, so.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I mean, I tell people that all the time. Okay, Xeno, you know, Paramorphs are the best pets, and that was actually one of the reasons why I decided to, you know, let things be able to be killed, just because I was not using any of my Xeno pets except for the Terramorphs, because they were just so cool. Okay, so the way I have my Xeno prod set up, I was going to show you guys. So what I was thinking was, I don't want to kill my Xeno pets, right? So I did. Oh, are you gonna add colors eventually? Do you think, or like
custom skins? Yeah, that was so. Yeah, that was gonna say like 1.2. I was gonna add like more like, you know, skin options and everything, but that pushed back. I pushed that back. So in a later update, yeah, I am considering to add like more skins for the Xenoprod.
Yeah, that'd be fine. Just like blue.
Oh,
My favorite color.
I'm gonna have one for like some factions. So like UC maybe, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Even more irony, because why not?
Yeah. So cornered, I guess I did. You know, like you could bash just because you're trying to like not die. But I used chilling and concussive, so that way it, you know, gives me more chance to get them, I guess. And then I did the EM tuned. So, and I did the lightweight handle because I'm not really worried about maximum damage. I'm trying to catch them. This seems, I'll tell you what, I have very good luck. You guys saw me, one hit and I got them. So this has been a really good setup for me. So chilling, corner, chilling, concussive. Yes, I'm all maxed out. Lightweight handle because it's for speed, and EM tuned. So if you're wondering how do you set this thing up, there you go. The Groats are from the DLC, correct? Yeah, and you have to have you also have to have the patch for it. So now, okay. Oh, here's another question. So you do have to have the free version to be able to use the patches. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so I actually bought it and then just kept using the free version, so I could use the patches.
So, the idea that cheater friendly is just there to like financially support me. That's really it. So.
Well, people that there are definitely people that really care about their achievements, but then they'll just have to do without the patches, you know. So anyway.
Yeah, that is true. That's the only negative things. You can't have the ambassador. You can't have the DLC stuff. But I guess the main perk is that you can actually run it with like a vanilla quotation playthrough without having to worry about the achievements getting broken.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can see the appeal of that.
Well, people get paid. Like, so if you have an Xbox, okay, like, and you get achievements, okay, you can actually buy real money, things that are worth real money, with those achievement points. So that's why people want achievements. That's why people ask that. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even if they're giving you $1, they're probably getting back more than $1 for.
Which is fair.
Yeah, for getting their achievements, and that's why people want it. It's not, you know, I call myself a completionist. It's not just that. it's people. I guess now it used to be where like you could actually get so many points. I guess Cyber Ghost was telling me this, that he had so many achievement points that he could have bought an entire Xbox with it. Like that's how many points.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not just this weird, why do you care about your achievements thing? It's like, no, it's actually money. So, yeah. So just FYI. Alright guys, it is 12:30 and I promised my husband that we were going to do stuff this afternoon. So I do have to go. But thank you so much. I have enjoyed this so much. I feel like I have learned so much about a mod that I literally have played for a year and still didn't know half of this stuff. So thank you so much for this interview. I really appreciate it. I know that other people appreciate it too. I will, you know, fix up this video and put it on YouTube, and I will tag you as a collaborator on it so that your folks will get to see it too, because this was just huge. All right, everybody, let's see. Yeah, and everyone's saying salute. Thank you so much. You know, thank you for the chat. Thanks for coming by. So everyone is very, very happy that we had this interview. So I hope everyone has a great day. Let's see who we can pass it off to. It looks like, all right, it looks like Grimstalker is streaming Starfield.